Hi. How's it going, gamers? I'm gonna try a bit of a different mic placement. I say that before anyone's joined, so they don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna try it down here. I'm gonna see how this goes. If I sound too quiet, I will have to ask this again whenever somebody's actually in chat. Yes, sir. I don't know why I'm still talking. Let's get some music going, gamers. Don't you love that morning Cammy voice? The one that sounds slightly more sexy than the one that sounded before the sexy. I do. I'm on the wrong account. I got like 4 YouTube accounts. One of them's actually let me see. One of them has YouTube Premium, so that's the one that I like to watch stuff on for obvious reasons. We'll do this. J1 and Dr. Disrespect. Is this a rap? It is. I will listen to it. Not a rap, but it is music. Yoink, yoink. Mine. Turn this a little down a little bit. Maybe turn this up a bit. Then I'll turn it down again. Use the browser. There we go. It's better controls for me. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Ori! Oh, Ori. What's up, girl?
Want to sit on my lap? Come on. Come on, Ori. Come on. There you go. See? Don't moan and cry and be a little baby. You're just on my lap. Like, oh no, Cammy, don't. I don't want to stand on your lap. And then I set her on my lap and she's like, oh my God, let me lay down and purr. Oh, such good lap. All right. What do we do? Oh yeah, I have resin. Why don't we use our resin? Am I right, gamers? Oh, let me maybe heal first, actually. All right, healing done. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, or you can lay down. It's so cute. Oh my God. We will obviously be using her.
Oh. Is that all?
Didn't hurt.
Ill tidings manifest.
To betray my customers,
I charge extra.
Mind your manners.
Stand still.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Let me. Ow. You hurt. Sometimes you just hurt so much, Ori. Let me see something.
Time to say bye.
I think it's under watch later.
Stand still. Suppress.
Ow.
Retribution will find you. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Unscathed.
Ill fate descends.
Unscathed. Surrender. Threat recopied.
It'll heal. A will forged in ice never falters. To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Suppress. Wheel of combat. By the 10 lords.
All right. Everything is prepared for future.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Oh shit, I forgot that I still had Gepard on. I was supposed to change him off.
Threat
Gepard kinda not it.
unscathed.
You feel me?
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Also, let me see if I can change my mic a little bit.
A will
Because
forged in
I
ice
kind of
never
don't want
falters.
for my mic to constantly like cut me out.
Retribution will find you.
That also might be. Is there a gate on this?
By the 10 lords.
Ill fate descends.
There are no filters
Beneath
on
the
this.
waters lies an endless abyss.
Unscathed.
It is only on my microphone. I will have to deal with that at a later time. Wow. Beautiful. You know what? Maybe we'll do the ball. I get garbage from that. So maybe we change it up and we do the ball area. This simulated Zooniverse. Always like, oh, don't use your resin on here, but I farmed this so many times for weeks upon weeks, and I just need so much that I feel like it's necessary at this point. But let me see what kind of ball I need. What kind of ball do I need for Sam Pogaski? I'm assuming it's the effect hit rate because he is not at 100%. He's not at 100%, and I am wrong. It's the Firmament front line. I forgot everyone uses that because it's just broken. As long as I can get to 135 speed. How about Gwenithan? It's probably the same thing. Yep, Firmament, Glammaw. Attack percent, speed is higher than the word deals more damage. Yeah, that's just sheesh. Sheesh Guardian. So let's do that. I don't remember what boss that is. It's probably this one. Yep. What kind of boss are you? Oh, it's him. I don't think I've done a Black Swan comp against him before. So we'll do that. Throw him on. We'll do that as well, and we'll do that. Let me see. Did I put on... He probably has his old gear on. Oh, no. I think this is... That's Gwenithan's gear, so we'll just rock with that. Nihility. We're cooking. Yeah. Yeah. Eh? This should be fairly free.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I don't mean this fight. This fight is definitely
To betray
free.
my customers,
I mean
charge
everything.
extra.
This whole domain should be free.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Well, the domain,
Fiends or devils,
you know what I mean.
I'll crush them all.
Ill tidings manifest.
Answer me. Fail. test. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Get them!
Recover a skill point. That is literally the best thing we could have gotten first. Wow, we are cooking. Wow. Ah, yes. Penacony? Oh, I see. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. How does he not notice me? I don't think I have anything against him. Pop. Honey. Sounded good. No. Cacophony. That's kind of what it sounds like.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Answer me.
He's dead.
Get them!
Mind your manners. Ill tidings manifest.
Ugh. What are these? Crit rate is good. Kokomi? Genshin? Genshin could never. Genshit? I love that. That line. Genshin could never. That is such a fire. Whoever started that. Hot dang. That line is so fire.
Huh.
You know, characters lose HP equal to 30% of their current HP. Yeah. I will do this one. How I'm doing? I say I just wanna ask this. Consider follow-up attacks. Follow-up attack after tasting. We'll do this one.
A foreboding sign.
Lobotomy Kaizen. Now we got lobotomy impact. Sheesh. I don't remember what that means, but I don't want to hear an explanation.
Flee for the theater of the meat.
Make a wish.
I'm scared she gets a turn before me and then just kills me with one AoE move. There we go.
So devils,
I had to do it.
I'll crush them all.
I had to make sure.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Knowledge, the measure of truth.
Yeah, that's a Dream song. It's the
To betray my customers,
it is a
I charge extra.
remix.
0 points.
Ill fate descends.
Fail.
Remix which I've never heard of before, but actually goes kind of hard.
Got the defense. A test. 0 points. Get them.
Oh, you're so weak.
Good.
Destiny isn't true. Ill tidings manifest.
we're just having fun.
Your answers? Answer me. Fail.
Perfect. Sheesh.
Sagacious discernment.
Wow, she's gonna die before she hits anyone.
Ill fate descends. Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Drain the walk Johnson.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers,
You're
I charge
dead.
extra.
Got the defense. A test. 0 points.
Passing the time.
Let's see. Wow, I got the exact same stuff again. Thanks. We'll do that. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Garbage.
Yeah.
We don't really need anyone. I mean, I'll pull her out, I guess.
Huh.
this one. Yeah. We're doing Glam Off when he doesn't build speed for shit. What do you mean?
We're just
I'm
having
building
fun.
speed. It's getting there. It's on the back burner.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Fail.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them. 0 points.
And more speed, not gonna lie, I would be. That is a factual statement you have right there.
Ill fate descends.
We're just.
Book! Book, go! Oh,
Make a wish.
well, that's about it. All I can do. Or he just runs away, not taking the chance. Slash technically the truth.
What are you waiting for? To betray my
What
customers?
are you waiting for?
I charge extra.
Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Oh wow, I already broke the shields for him. That is funny.
Got the defense. A test. Fail. SAS per knowledge,
rip
the measure of
bozo.
truth and falsehood.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
No, heal.
I owe you one.
Stop going for him. What did he do? He's my lowest level character out of all of them. You're fucking smacking him. Wish, I mean, you plan to give Sparkle space aids for real, for real. You're so all over the place. I don't know what.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill
Yeah.
fate descends.
We're
Their
just having
spacing
fun.
looks so weird.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers?
Right now,
I charge
I can
extra.
see.
Got
I
the
can
defense.
tell.
Answer me. 0 points.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them.
Oh my god, you're so weak.
You fool.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
More business, eh?
Got the defense. A test. Fail.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Make a wish.
Make a wish.
Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
SAS
Poughkeepsie.
knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Destiny is a pair.
Ill fate descends.
0 points.
We're just having fun.
Your answers?
Hit him with the book.
Answer me. Fail.
I'm scared.
Stay put. Get them.
We're just vibing. They should just die. Yep. The Flintstone ones, they were in fact edibles. Man, why would you eat so many Flintstone gummies? Who just grabs a handful of
Foreboding sign.
Flintstone gummies and down them? Your story
wish.
doesn't track. Smacking. Yeah, yeah, yep.
An elusive
Sure they are.
foretelling.
Let's see. How should I do this?
SAS.
I know I want to do
knowledge,
this.
the
Pop
measure of
that,
truth
pop that,
and
pop that,
falsehood.
pop that.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers?
Because these two will
charge extra.
immediately do the follow-up.
0 points.
Memories
Missing
are
in
ever
vitamins.
changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Fail.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Ill tidings manifest.
Ow.
Protect me! Protect me!
Not bad. 5 points.
Oh no,
asking
not the
questions.
Zampo Yatsky.
0 points.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate descends.
More business, eh? What are you waiting for? To betray
Get
my
'em.
customers?
Get him,
I charge
Lambo.
extra.
Destiny.
Ill tidings manifest.
Lower your weapon.
Out.
Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Treasonous.
Stop taking turns. That's not fair. Stop it.
Your answers?
Why they took so many?
Answer me. Fail. SAS.
Forgive me.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
More clicking the dude was directly below the nuke when the first nuke hit Hiroshima. Was there a guy directly underneath it?
Ill fate descends.
That would
0
be
points.
the worst circumstance. No, actually, that would probably be the best circumstances. You don't want long-term cancer from nuclear fallout. That is
Give me strength!
way worse than dying from impact.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Oh god, they're gonna kill me. Oh god, I have 47 health.
A test. Fail.
Commencing pacification.
Mediocre.
It's unkind.
What's his health at? Should be fairly. Yeah, I can do this. I'll have to keep my team up though.
Bad. 5 points.
One force of trauma. I mean, that's if it hits you directly. Which, I mean, with how much wind there is, it probably won't hit you directly.
Mediocre.
Jesus, why do you hit so hard?
Not bad. 5 points.
We'll do it one more time.
SAS.
You fucked up.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Fiends or
One of
devils,
the best insults of
I'll
my
crush
life
them all.
today, or rather, or a good time depending on the person.
Your answers?
No. Book.
Mediocre.
commencing
Uh
pacification.
I'm asking questions.
oh. Die, pretty please. Can't believe I'm gonna lose here.
0 points.
This is sad. This is so sad. This is only the second boss. I can't believe I lost. I never had this sort of disappointment bestowed upon me. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe I'm not ready for that level of difficulty. Too hard. Cammy's scared. I want to go back to my baby domain. And strike you with it. You gotta get your mind out the gutter, my guy. Been clinically on the internet for too long. First off, we don't need you, Gepard. You know what? We're going to actually just grab this chick. Screw it.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill tidings manifest.
We're just having fun.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
There's more to life.
Ill fate descends. Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
More business, eh?
Rrrra.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Protect me, protect me.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Suppress.
Hey, what's
Why
the
do they
face?
hate Sampo all
Destiny
the time?
isn't chosen. Threat raised.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Component.
Rip Sampo, bye, buddy. She apparently has something against you.
Unscathed. What do you want to know?
Fiends or
Straight
devils,
white male, get
I'll
over
crush them
here.
all.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Threat raised. Copied.
Every
Please
petal, all will be
no.
swept away by the wind.
Suppress.
Get them!
Ill tidings
Threat
manifest.
raised.
Ill tidings manifest.
Wheel of karma.
Ow.
Away.
Subdue.
There's more to life. Eternal.
I'm scared. Give me strength. Destiny's hand has truly. Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters
Give her the
lies an
hand.
endless abyss.
Threat raised. Bow to justice.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them!
What do you...
Ill tidings manifest.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Threat raised. Suppress.
I'm scared.
Straight get them!
Ill fate descends.
Threat raised.
Existence is unity.
That.
Fiends or devils,
Then we can do our.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Mission
There we go.
failed.
Just that simple. Why'd you give me these items, game? Why are you doing this to me? What have I done to deserve this? Versatile Joker. Hmm. Do we keep doing this? Maybe dabble in something else. What if we just wished? One sec, boys. Gotta get my wish. My singular wish. What if I just casually and unexpectedly just went over here to Misha and just kind of did one of these real
I
quick?
feel like I'm getting closer to my dreams.
Yeah, you are, Misha. Yep. Yeah, you are. What the oh. Synthesizer, please. Yippee, gambling. Yippee. Woohoo. How many do I need from this?
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
I feel like I'm getting closer to my dreams.
I'm getting closer to my dreams. Oh, why, hello there. It's gambling time, boys. How far am I from a 5-star? 5, 10, 15. Wait, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47. Joined at the best part. Yes, you did. Depression. Yo, type in chat. I was here. This is so freaking sad. Yeah. Let's see, what do we do? Man, it's only been 30 minutes and I don't know what to do. Stop following me? No. You're a ghost yet you can push me? Interesting. Alright, let's go over here. Whew. You can do this. This is gonna take forever. I can already tell you. What other nice little things we got? Night of Universal Hallucination. Really nice voice. Are you a VA? God, I wish, my boy. God, I wish. That would be so cool. I can, look, here's the goal. I become a voice actor. I train and procure a job that is well paying and well respected amongst the community. Finally, after voicing one character, I get fired because an AI can reproduce my voice to a perfect T. That is my that is my goal. That is my mission. When is with Kafka just saying it's either we do one of these missions or I have another fun little idea that I've been thinking up for a minute. Now, if I do this... Whoops. I didn't realize it was on display. It's supposed to be on screen capture, so whenever I did that, you wouldn't be able to see that I did that. Luckily, it doesn't show my email. Before, that shit just had your email just on screen, and there was nothing you could do. You were just screwed. Like, oh, well, you just leaked your email to everyone. Hope you like that. We could do something like this. Now I can show my screen. We watch a lore video and see if we agree with the lore video. I'm thinking we do this. The Truth About Robin by Pancake Breakfast. Solid name, by the way. So solid. And then we do this one. by X Go Solo. Why Firefly is Stellaron Hunter Sam. And then whoops. Bro, I gotta 1 second. Let me fix my tabs. I don't wanna have all these tabs open and I'm out here flipping and dipping and lipping and shipping between them. Oh no, this isn't working. Whatever. Well, I don't know what's happening. There we go. Good enough. Misha vid? Where she left I do? Thought Sam was Sampo? So that's what we'll find out. We gotta learn together. I don't know. I've never seen this video. I don't know. What kind of lore drops our boy over here is gonna be spitting. But we'll give it a shot. Let me lower the music a lot. Maybe I'll mute it. Let's see. I don't really do react stuff, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, thank you for the follow. So we'll be checking out this video. We'll watch these first two, the Sam one, and then we'll watch the other one, this one, with the secret with Robin, or we'll watch the Watchmaker one, but that one's really long. And we'll see if we learn anything new by the end of it. If I agree or disagree, you know, lore drops, etc. Gamer moment, Pog, fire. Plus 100 Ultra, let's go.
I proposed this idea initially before 2.0 went live, and I'm here to propose it again, even though some people may call me crazy. I still think that Firefly is Sam, and there is so much more evidence in support of that now than what I had before that it is almost indisputable. The only people who are going to argue with me that Firefly is not Sam are people who have not been paying attention in the story, and people
That's
who want to
me.
be a contrarian for the sake of being a contrarian.
That's
so
me.
Let's talk about it, but this time with a little bit more depth. So for those who are unaware, my initial
How does he
theory
know?
on Firefly being Sam was based entirely in their color palette. Firefly and Sam
Wow.
both use the same four
That's
colors:
some strong
blue, silver,
defense.
black, and yellow. The average ratio of their colors was almost identical, even down to their fourth most
ratio?
used color being yellow. Then, as I looked into it more, I realized that in the scene in the White Knight 2.0 trailer when Sam was
She's got
flying
wing, or
Azeroth,
he's got
he had a
wings
pair
and
of
all that.
glowing green wings that looked somewhat similar to that of an actual Firefly. And at the time, that's where I ended it, because I thought it was far too much of a coincidence to not be intentional. However, speaking now...
Oh, you know who else has those wings, though? See if I can remember. Oh, God, what's his name? That robot guy. You know that robot guy? What's his name? Honkai Star Rail robot. Oh, my God. Him. Skrillum. Skrullum's got the wings on his back as well, little baby wings, same color palette. Star Rail. Skrullum. See if we get a back picture. You can kind of see it right there. I want a back picture though. Wow, they really just hate his back, huh? Oh, I don't want to look at leaks. Here's fan art. See? Wings. Take the fan art for fact, not fiction. He also has the wings, so Skrullum is Sam, question mark?
Now, after the update dropped, it is way more on the nose than that. Upon closer inspection, that is in fact not a pair of wings, but rather is the exact same cape that Firefly is wearing. And it's not just somewhat... similar. It is identical down to the streamers on the left and right side. And if I'm being honest, I don't think it gets much clearer than that, because yes, there are a lot of characters who look somewhat similar in one form or another, but there is not a single instance of it being as on the nose as that. Now, all of that is just design-wise, but another question I keep asking people is this: how can a self-proclaimed and fully confirmed stowaway be chronically ill and stuck inside of a cabin?
Wait, what?
Realize that in the
I
scene
wanna see
in the
what
White Knight 2.0 trailer,
you mean the
it's
cape
to not be intentional. However, speaking now, after the update dropped, it is way more on the nose than that. Upon closer inspection, that is in fact not a pair of wings, but rather is the exact same cape that Firefly.
I'm not sure. All I see are strings. I don't really see a cape.
Is wearing, and it's not just somewhat similar.
I see he means that there's also strings.
On the left and
Yeah.
right side. Can
We'll see.
actually be a functioning human, and that line would be fine. Her
let's skip
body
part
is
two.
under strict medical procedures by doctors, and the reason she enjoys Penacony so much is because inside the dream world she can actually be a functioning human, and that line would be fine if she was native to Penacony, but as I said, she's a stowaway, so how the hell did she get there? So here's my theory. Firefly is Sam, and she wears that giant mech suit because it gives her the ability to actually function outside of the dream world. And the reason that she is considered a stowaway but still somehow managed to get past the reception desk is because when they handed out an invite, they gave it to Sam specifically. And since the family didn't know that anybody was piloting that robot, they had no record of Firefly ever existing, and thereby did not address.
I thought that it was pretty common knowledge that the robot is not just a robot, but is a mech. Because I think they always refer to it as a mech. I can see where they're coming from for this part. But isn't this scene taking place in the dream world? Because that's also where the thing, you know, Ya Yeats Firefly. So it's like she'd have to dream without the suit, and then she'd have to dream with the suit. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure this whole scene took place inside a Penacony dreamscape. Maybe the true dream. Yeah, it'd just be kind of weird that you can have a dream without a suit, and then your mech suit dreams too. You know what I mean? If this was taking place in the real world, then I can see the correlation, you know. But it's like two dreams, like she dies and then dreams again. It's kind of mixing up here.
An invitation to her specifically. However, seeing as they could still invite a friend but didn't want to reveal Firefly's secret, they opted to hiding away Firefly inside of Sam's armor and giving the invitation to Silverwolf. And this idea would not only explain why Firefly was able to travel across half the universe despite being sick, but would also explain why she's considered a stowaway but managed to get past security. Also, a bit of a weird choice in words using stowaway. It's not an uncommon word by any stretch.
That is something I'd like to know how she got there.
When you say stowaway, you're referencing something that's hidden within something else. And calling Firefly a stowaway would absolutely fit that description if she was inside of Sam. And while this
Alright, that's a bit of a...
I
feel like that's a bit of a stretch.
Evidence. We are currently in version 2.0. We have
stowaway,
barely gotten
therefore
the chance to get
she's
to know Firefly.
hiding
This
in the
story
mech.
is allegedly going to stretch until 2.4. On the roof scene with her,
Oh my god,
Firefly
really? Jesus.
mentioned a whole bunch of things that would be absolutely irrelevant in the event that she does stay dead. And unlike the Ting Yun situation where the entirety of the Lofu was awful writing and her death happened at the end, Firefly is in a different boat altogether. It would not make sense for that scene to happen the way that it did if Firefly does in fact remain dead. And with that, I bring myself to the biggest pain in the neck for this theory, and that is Firefly is dead. At least we think that she is dead. I personally do not think that Firefly Firefly is
I think
actually
she's
deceased,
fine.
and I do believe we're gonna see her again at some point in the story. So for those who don't know,
I think
I'm
so
gonna call
too.
this thing the Reaper, not the meme, because I think that's stupid. Towards the tail end of the 2.0
What do you mean?
quest line, Firefly
What a
gets
great
brutally
name.
impaled by the Reaper, and in this moment,
And turns
she's
into
assumed
bubbles.
dead, because unlike dying through any other
bubbles.
means inside of the dream world, when you get killed by the Reaper, you have a spiritual death in
She
real
gooed
life.
all
However,
over me,
this
no.
scene is very weird, because I can't help but wonder why the Reaper, now of all times, decided to kill one person and immediately run away. That entire interaction in of itself is immediately suspicious, but keen-eye players would have noticed something else. Shortly
God.
after getting impaled, when her body starts to fade away, we watch a golden spark slowly ascend upwards and off camera. And then, a few scenes later, Acheron takes the golden flame in her hand and sends it back to the waking world. Currently, it is not known whether or not this actually did anything. However, maybe through Acheron's intervention, Firefly could have been spared. Now, all of this said, it does bring up another question entirely, and that is, how in the fuck did Sam manage to get there so fast? Even assuming if the Trailblazer Acheron
do you
and
mean?
Black Swan stayed behind to mourn for a little while, the fact that Firefly was stabbed in the chest and moments later Sam was going on a rampage throughout the facility doesn't quite make sense. Into that, I would like to pose the second part of my idea, and that is Sam and Firefly are individual entities, but they can work together if they want to. Think of this like a sort of Eddie Brock and Venom kind of relationship. On paper, they can both act independently of one another. However, one
Eddie
person
Brock
is at a
and the
severe
mech.
disadvantage unless they have a host. In Firefly's case, she's Venom and Eddie Brock is Sam. So in theory, even if Firefly does go down, Sam is still capable of engaging in combat without her support. And one thing that you'll notice about that boss fight with Sam is that at literally no point in the fight does he ever activate those wings that we see him have in the trailer. Now, this could have been a creative decision on behalf of the art designers. However, a creative decision has to have some sort of meaning behind it. And I will argue that the meaning behind it in this case scenario is that Firefly is not
Once again, Skrillum has those exact wings on his back, and he still has yet to use them in any story mission ever that I've seen. They are legitimately just a creative decision at this point, and he's been in the game for twice the amount of time, 4 times the amount of time as Sam. So it could just be they had assets of wings that they like, so they added on certain characters, or maybe it's supposed to be hinting at something that we haven't seen yet in the future that would tie all these characters together.
piloting that mech. That is Sam acting on his own accord, doing things his own way, and if he's successful or not
like
is entirely on
a ship
him.
is
Now,
a
with
stowaway,
all
is
that
the
being
deck
said,
still a
it
stowaway?
wouldn't quite
Yes.
explain why Sam suddenly decided to up and abandon Firefly, but I'm going to argue that that death was entirely staged. The Stellaron Hunters are no strangers to playing a different role if it helps them achieve their goals. Kafka and Blade both, on multiple occasions, let themselves get arrested just so they could escape. And in the sense of something that hits closer to home, Silverwolf once acted like a hologram of herself for upwards
Well, you can
of
kind of see the Skrillum wings.
2 hours just so she could try and outsmart Herta. So with all of that being said, do you really think Sam is going to be the only person in the Stellaron Hunters who isn't opposed to playing some sort of trick? Also, let me ask you this, isn't it a bit weird to you that Sam was going on a murderous rampage and killing anything that moved, but only decided to stop when he saw the Trailblazer? This is the same guy who just cleared out entire corridors of trash mobs with no mercy, yet for some reason when he sees you, the sentiment changed. It's almost
Oh, leave now, nobody gets hurt. I see. But we also don't know why Sam is there to begin with. So we don't know enough about Sam in order for us to come to the conclusion that he is there for any particular reason, or he's killing things for a particular reason. He could just be killing those things because he's trying to make his way to a certain point. He's trying to get somewhere. And so he just kills out all the trash mobs. He could also be saying that to our companions that leave and nobody gets hurt, which is what I took it for the first time. He was saying that to Acheron and Black Swan because he wants to fight us. He used Firefly, baited her in, killed her off so that he could bait us into a fight, because before, when we were first hearing about Sam, we learn that the only thing that Sam wants is a good opponent to fight. So why wouldn't Sam want to fight the crackhead that is us, who's killed a giant god and a giant robot in Jorillo 6 or Yorillo 6? You know what I mean? He's a robot with AI. That's the kind of what we're seeing now. But I feel like Sam hear all these stories about us. Like, wow, this man's cracked. I just got here. I see that Firefly's here as well. I'm gonna use Firefly as bait to get the Trailblazer angry at me. Then once the Trailblazer's angry, I'm gonna have him in a fair 1v1 fight because that's what I want. That's kind of what I got from it. Instead of him saying that nobody gets hurt to, you know, the other people. Find him in MOC, yeah, he's gonna be
Almost
sick.
like there was somebody in that moment who didn't want you to get hurt, and there are only two characters who that could be who have some sort of relationship with Sam. And
The thing is, like, whenever he says leave now and nobody gets hurt, he doesn't even focus on you. You know what I mean?
He decided to stop when he saw the
He sees you for a split second, then immediately looks at Acheron instead. Focuses on Acheron and Black Swan longer.
Of trash mobs with
And then he's like, leave and no one gets hurt.
The sentiment changed. It's almost like
that's what I was like, oh, he wants a 1v1 with me.
Want you to get hurt. And there are only two characters who that could be who have some sort of relationship with Sam. And those two characters are Elio and Firefly. Elio has a grand plan where the script cannot be deviated. The Trailblazer is also extremely
man, Black Swan, he won.
Seem likely. What seems far more likely.
Adventurine look like Sam? Oh god, let me look at what Adventurine looks like again. Oh, this guy. It can't be Adventurine unless he does have a similar color palette as well, but I feel like that's everyone in Penacony. I mean, the same kind of gray, light aquamarine, bluish color with gold accents. But she's got more of the drip. Yeah, adventure, because Black Swan teleported us to Adventurine. So, you know, unless it's his theory, which is that they're two individual entities that can act you know, not together. That's the only way that would actually work.
Firefly likes the Trailblazer and therefore doesn't want to see them get hurt. But if this was the case, then why in the world would Sam suddenly listen to her on this after sending her to die? So now we don't only have one, but two reasons as to why Sam wouldn't want to kill Firefly. And this just brings the actions that we saw a little bit before into question, because as we know on Penacony, you cannot trust anybody. So if Firefly dying both hinders Sam and goes against his best wishes, what reason would he have of doing it? And I think that the reason he did this was so that he could get closer to the Watchmaker's legacy. Now this is the part where it stops being as concrete and gets a lot more confusing, because as it stands, we only have roughly a fourth of the entire puzzle. But I believe that Robin and Firefly are very heavily connected to each other, and if something happens to Firefly, then something happens to Robin. And I believe
that's a fair estimate. That is a fair estimate.
And by using Elio's guidance, they managed to guide the events in such a way that Acheron was in the very same place at the very same time.
God, I need
Firefly
Acheron.
being quote-unquote killed. Now this is where it starts to get confusing. Thanks to Acheron being there in the moment, she was able to prevent Firefly from dying indefinitely. But since the circumstances were so strange and Robin was nowhere in sight, her soul was never sent back, hence why she's still hurt. And now that Robin's out of the count, the Stellaron Hunters have the ability to secure the Watchmaker's legacy. Now if this all sounds convoluted, impossible, and overly complex, just so we are all very clear, we are talking about the Stellaron Hunters. The people who see the future and all actions that can influence it. This is not out of the question for them, and it never will be. And even if everything that I say here isn't entirely true, one thing is absolutely indisputable, and that is Firefly is Sam. With only 1/4 of the story being given to us, I am perfectly satisfied with the explanation I just provided you all. And with that, I take my leave. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'm out.
No, Asmongold, I don't want to watch your video. I will like some of the points. I'm not much concern with the specifics, as I am the exact outcome. As I am the exact outcome. Firefly is Sam in any way, shape, or form. I consider that a dub. I don't agree with everything, but we'll let him cook. We'll let him cook. I'm gonna have to simmer on that. I'm gonna have to simmer on that for a little bit. Let me go back. It's this one. It's X Go Solo. I link. I was about to do that. I link. If you want to like, subscribe, and do anything else. Tell him Cammy was here. Give him big smooches on the mouth. Be like, oh, mwah, thank you for the video. Mwah. We shall see this. See how this links up, because we were just talking about Robin.
What's up, nerds? Back with another lore and...
Oh, I'm not a nerd. This hurts. First, he'll be Fushuan, but giving attack, break effect instead of crit rate possible, or you can give the energy.
Theory video for Honkai Star Rail. This time, it's about Robin. I found something very interesting that kind of contradicts a currently popular theory about Robin that I myself was very invested in as well.
Turn that up a little bit. He is so quiet.
Clues and story we have for Robin so far. Let's start off with one of the really
Bye, William.
clues.
Bye-bye.
At the very end of the patch 2.0 main story, Sunday is found lost in thought, and Robin ends up walking up right behind him. But it's not really Robin. It's actually Sparkle using one of her abilities to disguise her true identity. But Sunday, being a know-it-all, in his own words, is not fooled by this for a moment, and immediately calls Sparkle out, and even says that Robin suffered from a spiritual death. To many players, this would solidify an existing theory that Sparkle may have already done this at least one other time. At the very beginning of the patch 2.0 main story, Robin's voice sounds very strange. It
does.
Sounds robotic. So much so that a person that is intuitive, like Welt, could immediately call this out.
Like
even though
Cammy.
he's never met Robin in person. But there's an inconsistency between these two scenes. When we first meet Robin, her voice sounds robotic. There's something off about it. There's something wrong about it. But when Sparkle impersonates Robin, there isn't a robotic sound to it. It sounds perfectly fine. Sparkle may have even gotten away with it if Sunday didn't already know the truth. So what's going on with that?
What's going on?
So easy to overlook this, because when Sparkle is disguised as Sampo, Sampo doesn't sound robotic or strange. It just doesn't sound like the type of things that Sampo would say, with the type of inflections that Sampo would say them in. And we only notice that after an extended period of time with Sparkle while she's disguised as Sampo.
I'm concerned.
It literally sounds robotic, or like something is actually
what is this video
wrong
supposed to
with her
be?
Voice.
Wow.
It sounds very off-putting. I couldn't really find a good explanation for why Robin's voice would sound so strange. Some might say the entire thing was an illusion made by a memo keeper or by Sparkle, but why is only Robin's voice the one that sounds strange? And then
it's just not explained yet, silly.
Penacony, I noticed
next
something.
patch, maybe, or something.
Many of Penacony's citizens are quite literally robots or robotic, and their voice sounds very similar to Robin's when her voice changes and sounds robotic.
This stamp will affect my joints.
I know that doesn't sound like the greatest explanation.
It's a bit of a
More
stretch.
concrete theory, but with a lot of Penacony's inventions being mechanical and robotic,
Robin was
and with
more
characters like
glitchy.
Misha
It
around,
wasn't
who
a
is
constant.
well-seasoned craftsman. It's the only plausible idea that we really have right now for Robin sounding robotic. We even have evidence of sentient, humanoid, robotic beings walking around Penacony, acting as citizens of Penacony. Or let's just be real here. She could just, I don't know, have like a sore throat or something. You know what I mean? I could just be talking out my ass right now. But I know it sounds like a ridiculous idea for now, so I'll only say one more thing before we move on to the other things about Robin. Sunday is a very, very ambitious person, and the family is very clearly hiding things from the public. And Robin's spiritual death would very, very much be something they would not want the public to know about if they want the public to feel safe on Penacony. So hiding Robin's spiritual death in this manner seems very, very plausible, especially when you find out at the end of the Penacony main story that Sunday does not want to, at least for now, side with Sparkle. So how else would Robin have sounded so strange other than some other person disguising themselves as Robin? And this leads me to the next interesting piece of information about Robin, and that's when we are shown her body by Aventurine. I don't believe this is the moment of her spiritual death. I know many are probably aware of that, but the timeline doesn't really make any sense, right? Aventurine is waiting for us to be able to show us this. It is in the dreamscape, so this may have not been the exact moment that this would have happened.
God, that bathtub is
Sunday,
just
for example,
comically
seems to already
large.
know about this spiritual death literally after we're shown her
Every
body.
team does need
How
to
could he
ruin
have
May.
known so quickly? In my mind, Robin's death happened possibly before we ever even got to Penacony, and this has been a thing for a little while now.
If that's the case, why did she evaporate into bubbles the moment we saw them? Or is that just some like story nonsense? Because that moment we just walk up there, she just goes, oh no, I'm drowning, I'm under the water, please send help. It's just strange. I thought that she had just recently died, and Adventurine waited there to show us it. For example, by recently, I mean within the period of time that Robin passed away, she had also passed away, and because she hadn't been moved at all, she hadn't fully evaporated yet. Which explains it a little better than just the instant that we get there. Nothing, like she's not touched or anything, but then she immediately turns to bubbles after a second. That's just kind of
How
weird.
else would Robin have had a stand-in impersonating her the moment we got to Penacony? But you probably didn't need me to show you that. Dead bodies wait for no one. So Robin's body turning to bubbles and dispersing away would have happened immediately after this incident would have taken place. So it seems like we were just shown a scene of something that happened in the past and not something that happened in the present.
My man video recorded this or something?
Piece of information about Robin's body before we move on to other clues and information. Robin's body has a gash across the chest, similar to what happened to Firefly, but there are some major differences. I have another video going over Firefly's situation. If you want to check that out, check the pinned comment and description below for more detail about Firefly. With Firefly, though, there's no
these are just
actual
conspiracy
wound.
theorists.
Her body doesn't disperse in the same way either. Robin's body bubbles up and disperses away in the way that it really should, according to the lore of the meme beast that attacked her. But with Firefly, it starts to bubble, but then doesn't disperse in the same way. The bubble sort of pops and splats. Now, there might be some really good reasons
It's
for
because
that.
of the
I don't
force.
think Firefly is dead, at least not yet.
That's what I
She may
think.
have not even been a real true entity in the same way that others might have been in the Dreamscape. There's a lot more on that. Go check the other theory video, for example, for more information on that. But despite the similarities, there
Robin
are some
kind of
differences
just
with Firefly
was
and
laying there
Robin's
and
death
bubbled up
scenes.
normally,
And
but
I do think that Robin
Firefly
probably was
legit
attacked
like
by
got
either the same beast
thrown,
or maybe a similar
which is
beast
why I
to
think
the
it
one
looks
that attacked
differently.
Firefly. So let's move on because we don't have more evidence that really is concrete.
He took the female trailblazer. I have the female trailblazer.
Point out that I don't think Robin or Firefly, for that matter, are dead. At least not yet. Don't get me wrong.
I
that
do
we're
think
going to
Firefly
see
will
some
come back
death
into the
on
story.
Penacony, and probably more than
And she'll
one.
die again.
And I'm excited for that.
They're just
because
gonna
I
bring her
think
back to
that
kill her off
without
again.
The fear of death, our actions hold far less weight. And I think some darkness and drama are something that players could really use in the suspense of this game. And say what you will, but no, I'm not coping or simping. Robin and Firefly are just not really my style. I want some maturity. I want
Oh
some
my God, what's
thickness,
happening?
okay? I'm talking about Kafka. I'm talking about Black Swan. I'm
Sheesh.
talking about Hanya. I want some booty on that. Besides,
Amen,
I like
brother.
some maturity and some edginess to the characters that I personally enjoy. And Robin and Firefly look like they just walked out of Sunday school. But now I'm just
I'm not sure about all
sidetracked, so let me
that,
try to
but
get back on the rails here. I think that we have
like
evidence that
Robin.
Robin and Firefly
Especially
are
her
still alive
player
in this
art.
game, and I think they're going to end up
Shows
being
her like getting
playable
makeup
characters.
on. Oh
Whoever
my God,
wants to
gorgeous.
Make some money on these playable characters if they do become playable, and they're not
'Cause the
probably going
beast
to make that
over
much
here.
money.
I'll
if the
protect
characters are
all
already
beauty.
dead in the game when they end up releasing. Plus, I want to point out that I think we have evidence for what Robin's path will be. Right after the Trailblazer enters the dreamscape for the first time. You guys know the scene I'm talking about, where we go splat on the ground like Yamcha. Well, Robin and Sunday are there, and Robin uses a special ability on the Trailblazer that ends up helping the Trailblazer become more accustomed to life on Penacony. I found this very, very interesting, and it reminded me of when Black
Sparkle
Swan
is
used
ugly.
a similar ability
Take that back.
that sort of like alters our memory or something like that, and kind of calms the Trailblazer down. And Black Swan did mention that there is apparently another memo keeper that came to Penacony.
Black Swan does
But
mention
I
that.
don't think it's Robin, because Robin's ability was described by Sunday to help harmonize the Trailblazer with the harmony, and that is what in the end helps people become more accustomed to the dreamscape. So I don't think that Robin is going to be a character that is sort of from the Garden of Recollection. I think Robin's going to be.
I think
a
I took
harmony
too
character,
much of that
which, by the way,
kush,
Comedian
dog. I
Music
don't
is
think
also
you
very
got that
interesting,
good
is that Black
supplier.
Swan was referring to a completely different memo keeper that we have yet to find out about. But some of you
I
might
need
be
Sparkle,
thinking,
but then I
is he
saw
referring
Black
to March
Swan.
7th? Could this be
I needed Sparkle, then I saw
foreshadowing for March 7th
Acheron.
future? Well, I don't think that's the case, because the reason why Black Swan mentioned this is because Sparkle told Black Swan that somebody was following her and specifically said that that person was likely a memo keeper. And that's when Black Swan spilled the beans and said that another memo keeper also came to Penacony. And if March 7th was following Sparkle around, you would have thought that, that would have been more obvious, because March 7th doesn't even know that she could even potentially be from the Garden of Recollection. So I think we have another very interesting character lurking amongst the shadows that could be pulling the strings that we don't yet know about. But I need to point out something
Black
really
Swan
important
all
about
along.
this
She
cutscene.
lied.
Robin sounds
So skipping
very weird
Sparkle,
in this
yeah. I want
cutscene
Black.
as
Or I
well.
want Sparkle.
So
All right, what?
either
I want
this is the
Acheron.
real Robin, and
I'm
her
all
voice
mixed
just
up.
sounds kind of funny in these earlier cutscenes, or whoever is disguised as Robin has very interesting abilities that can still allow the Trailblazer to help get harmonized with the harmony. And whatever the heck is going on here, clearly Sunday must be in on this whole thing, because there's no way this weird sounding Robin in front of him went unnoticed. He claims to be a know-it-all. So whatever is going on, Sunday knows about it. So either this is the real Robin, or this is a stand-in for Robin that has harmony-like abilities, or it is...
I've said this before. I'll say it again. Look how many eyes are on this man's suit. There's no way this man isn't related to that meme creature that also just so happens to have a bajillion eyes on his body. There's something about this meme. I don't know what other name to call it. The meme creature that kills everyone. Something about him and Sunday that links them together to where either that meme monster also happens to be somehow necessary for the dreamscape Penacony to exist, and Sunday has knowledge of this, or he has control to a certain extent over this, or he just knows something about this creature that links him to it in a way that makes him kind of the bad guy. Because I don't trust Sunday. His drip is too immaculate with all the eyes for me to say that he is a good person. He just exudes this energy that's like, oh yeah, I'm just a nice guy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Am I right?
is a person that
Gotta
is
do to
standing in
keep
for Robin
Penacony
from the Garden of
strong, safe.
Recollection, who can help alter memories.
And I think
Black
he's gonna,
Swan
and
can.
I honestly think he's gonna end up doing something that he might regret, or he might have to do for the betterment of something. Like he has to make a hard decision. He's gonna make it, and he's going to just be the final boss. That's what I'm thinking.
And interesting,
I could be wrong, but
speaks about the Garden of Recollection during this cutscene.
I don't think he's bad per se. I think he's just doing what he has to do in order to prevent something bad happening, or to make sure Penacony stays safe or something.
In the Charmony Festival, and she's got something going on with her voice. But let's move on to something else. Aventurine gives us a choice to side with him or not. If you choose not to side with him, you can try to leave the building during this moment before we see Robin's body.
And the game
if you do
ends.
that, there's an alternative ending. There's no
I did
benefit to doing this. It's just a fun little Easter egg. I'll post a video about that in the pinned comment and
I
description
think
below.
Penacony is a villain town. I think Duke
make this
Inferno and
video.
his children are doing something to
if you
disrupt
side
the
with
dreamscape.
Aventurine, which you're forced to do,
Yeah, but Acheron, when she shows up, she was like, yo, blood, I just took the invite from Duke Inferno and 1v9 their ass. Can you really say that Duke Inferno's a threat at that point? My man got his cheeks clapped by one woman and a sword she will not pull out of its sheath.
eventually, he will show you the truth. He'll show you Robin's body, which basically tells us that the family are hiding things from us, and that Penacony's dreamscape is not as safe as people would like to lead you to believe. Aventurine shows us Robin's body after he has an interaction with Sparkle. After his interaction with Sparkle, he says that he's going to have to meet up with the family again. But I don't think that Aventurine shows us Robin's body acting in accordance with the family. This seems
I love
like
the little
something
dimple,
that
not
he's
dimple,
done
but
acting on his
mole
own.
underneath the
He
eye.
seems to
I
be
love that
playing both
for character
sides.
design.
As he said, he doesn't like making
Underneath
deals
either
where
both or
he's on
just
the
one.
losing
I don't
side.
know. It's
So I
like the
think that
symmetry.
he's
I
a
like
little
it.
bit of a fence-sitter right
Even
now with a lot of
non-symmetry, if it's
different
underneath
people
one eye,
to
it just
gain
looks good.
information and to gain a little bit of an upper hand, so that when he finally makes his gamble,
But not in real
it's
life, depending
on a
on real
winning
life.
bet. We know that Robin is
I ain't trying to see no
entitled,
hair
and she's
growing out of
well-loved
that
by
right
people
underneath
all
your
across
eye.
the universe.
At
They
least
even
shave it,
play her
please.
songs on approach to the Charmony Festival, which leads us to the Charmony Festival. She's supposed to have a performance during the Charmony Festival, so likely we'll end up resolving this situation with Robin before that ends up coming. So expect to learn more about Robin in patch 2.1 or maybe patch 2.2, because I don't think they'll wait
I really want to know what's inside that
too
building.
long.
Or is that the
before
building
them
where
spicing things up and
Robin
giving us
dies?
the
I don't,
Charmony
not
Festival,
Robin. Well,
because
both Robin
it's pretty
and
obvious
Firefly
that something
dies. I can't
crazy is gonna
tell.
happen during the Charmony
But I don't think it
Festival,
is.
And a lot of the
I don't know
patch
what's inside that
2.0
building.
block will probably be fixing the aftermath of the Charmony Festival. So I expect to see it probably in 2.1 or maybe in likely 2.2. So we'll probably be learning more about her in the future. If there's anything that you take from this video, let it be this. Don't judge a book by its cover, especially when it comes to Penacony. If you
That's
enjoyed this,
deep.
consider leaving a like and subscribe. Let me know what your
Thank you, Pancake Breakfast, the YouTuber of which I shall now link their channel. Maybe it was my ADHD, but I could not follow very well. And I think that's just because my mind wanders very hardcore. But what it seems that he was saying was that Robin's voice kind of sus, kind of sounds like those robots. Oh, wow. That's what this whole section was. Kind of sounds like a robot. And that's why that's why Sunday knew that it was that Sparkle was a fake, because he was already covering up the fake and he didn't notice the robot. Timeline of events is that it happened beforehand at some point, and we were just showing like a recording of past events somehow to show that she's been dead for a long time. And you can tell that from the bubbles, because we didn't the bubbles were different between the two characters and how they died exactly. Don't think they died. I'm not simping. I love fat mommy milkers. Robin Firefly are likely playable. I don't remember that part. Right? You already know. Oh, he's speculating on the path of what the character's playability would be. Another memo keeper on Penacony. Most important evidence we have that she's able to manipulate our bodies. Vitrine tell us the truth about dead body and blah blah blah. That's the ADHD rundown from Cam Meister. All right, subscribe to Pancake Breakfast if you want, for videos like this. Yes, he also has a Watchmaker one, which I shall not watch. Maybe later. But y'all can give that a shot as well if y'all want to check that one out. Let me read some of chat. I think Penacony is a villain town. I think Duke Inferno and his children. I already read that. I know how Constance and Dubra are too enigmatic. Even if Duke Inferno dies, there'll be major threats. I don't think that any of them are dead. I don't think they'd kill them off. They'd kill them off screen just because they paid like thousands of dollars to make that cutscene. You know what I mean? That whole Villains of Penacony revealed cutscene. They're gonna come back in some way, shape, or form. They will be back in the story, probably during one of the Penacony patches. But I will not confirm that, or I won't say that that is absolutely the truth or absolutely false. There is a possibility of them coming back during Penacony. I do think they will, but it's unclear. I do think they will come back at some point in time, though. They created character designs for them. They made a whole trailer for them. They're not going to kill them off in a just off screen like that. That would be pretty ballsy of a move, though. I will not lie to you. That would be so ballsy. Hidden Elden Ring. All right, let me just exit out of these now. We already got all this, yeah. I do have another point for this that's actually more on the side of X Go Solo than it is actually on the side of my own argument. I will save that for my own video because I know how to farm content. But yeah, this actually more plausible after I've thought about it. So I will not close it. I will think about that for a little bit. Let that simmer in the back of my mind, gamers. Now let's go be sad. I think I have enough for one more run, right? It's over here. X Go Solo. X Go give it to you. What? Give it to you. Please do not. Oh, Sampo's dead. Oh, Sampo's hit the dust. Sampo hitting the hay. Wakey, wakey, Sampo. Eggs and bakey.
Ill tidings manifest.
Protect me! Protect me!
That was videos, boys. What y'all take away from that?
Your manners.
Y'all on the side
Ill
of
fate descends.
Sparkle? Not Sparkle.
Beneath the waters
Firefly
lies an
being
endless
Sam or
abyss.
Gnaw?
Get them!
To betray my customers,
I charge extra.
Unscathed.
Didn't hurt.
Suppress.
hey, watch the face.
To turn off auto battle.
More business, eh?
What do you want to know? Ill tidings
Oh.
manifest.
I'm scared!
Now heal.
Give me strength!
I owe you one.
Don't come back!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Oh, I thought I'd be able to hit him with a spoiter. There we go.
Good
Spoiter.
times. Time to say bye.
Good times.
Boom.
That is a high chance of shocking them if the enemies are currently afflicted with dot debuff. The dot will deal damage one extra time. Sheesh.
We're just having fun.
Unscathed.
Oh wow, they just all hit
What are you
him.
waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Destiny isn't chosen.
B?
Stand still.
Threat. Wheel of karma.
Bozo.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Protect me. Protect me.
I owe you one.
Component damage.
What do you want to know? Ill fate descends.
Threat raised. Copy. Suppress.
Brah.
May as well kill them all.
Uh,
Good times. Never last. Time to say bye.
Damage.
Boom.
and with this, then I can stack it up again, baby.
Ill tidings manifest.
Caught in the web.
Ow.
Subdue.
Get them.
Relax.
Unscathed.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
What are you waiting for? To betray my
Zampo's
customers?
very dead.
I charge extra.
Memories are beneath
Zampo
the waters
Yatsky.
lies an endless abyss.
Destiny.
Oh, you are. Bye bye.
Stand still.
We're just having fun.
Component damage.
I want you to die to bleed. No, I wanted you to die to bleed. These are not good. These are never good. Let's see. I gotta resist. I gotta resist. My daily challenge of looking at the wishing and saying, no, Cammy, you do not need it. You do not. This is one tin pull, $15, and you get one tin pull. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is how I resist. Could also do this one. $30. You get 20 wishes. That means it's $2 a wish, baby. $2. Where is my... There it is. I do not want Himiko. I want a welt. I want a welt, and I want a welt now. That or her, Clara, just because I like Daddy. Big Daddy. Robo Daddy. I think welt would be better for me because I only have one imaginary built at the moment. That would go hard. I think I'll call it there, gamers. Good stream. Good stream. Thank you guys for coming and watching. Stay tuned. I got into the Wawa beta. So you know what that means. And they also said you can stream that. So you know what that means. We gonna be out here streaming Wuthering Waves. I think it releases on the 19th. On the 19th, maybe. Maybe on the 18th, maybe. Depends on when it actually releases, the time it releases, if I have work, blah, blah, blah. All that jazz. So yeah, stay tuned on the channel. Stay tuned also for, I don't know, other stuff. Subscribe. Subscribe now! Anyway, have a nice day. Johnny, love you all. Mwah, Johnny.